In this video, we're going to be installing these LED Raptor lights from Taco Cloud on our TRD Pro Grill on this brand new 2022 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. Let's go. Let's quickly go over what's included in the package. All these products will be included in the links down below. I got this specific set from Taco Cloud and it came with an added fuse that we'll use to tap into the existing fuse box of our Tacoma, a ground connector to connect the wiring harness to the grounding bolt of your Tacoma, the wire harness itself, which comes with these 4 connectors for your Raptor lights, as well as the positive and negative wires for your ground bolt and your added fuse. This set also comes with 4 Raptor lights. I got mine in amber, but there's other options available such as in smoke and white colors. Let's start by wiring the Raptor lights to your Tacoma. You're going to need your drill, a 10mm socket, a crimper, your wiring harness set, and a heat gun. Pop your trunk and start the process of attaching the added fuse and the ground bolt connector to your wiring harness. The set from Taco Cloud already comes with all the connectors required for this installation. Simply connect the added fuse to the red wire from the wiring harness, then crimp the connectors together, and pull back the heat shrink sleeve. Repeat the same process for the black wire. Then grab your wiring harness and let's apply some heat to the connectors. You can use a heat gun or lighter to apply heat to both the black and the red connectors. Give the wires a good tug to ensure a secure connection and then head over to your Tacoma's fuse box location. Remove the lid and let's take a look at the fuse location diagram. We're going to be using this 10 amp slot right beside a 20 amp radio number 1. This will ensure the Raptor lights only turn on when the headlights are on. Use the fuse remover to remove the 10 amp fuse. Put this away, then grab your added fuse and connect it to the 10 amp slot like such. Then grab your grounding wire and let's start connecting it to this grounding location of the Tacoma. You're going to need a drill or a wrench with a 10mm socket to remove this bolt. Once the bolt's removed, secure the grounding wire and reattach the bolt. Make sure it's secured to ensure a great connection for your Raptor lights. Put the fuse lid back on, put away your ratchet and your 10mm socket, and let's start fishing the wiring harness from the fuse box location to the front of the Tacoma. The next step is to modify the TRD Pro Grill. This is required since I want to install the Raptor lights on the top row of my grill. This step will not be necessary if you're okay with installing this on the middle or the bottom row. As you can see, the TRD Pro Grill has these existing plastic that won't allow the Raptor lights to go in. To remove this, I suggest using an oscillating tool on the top lines and a Dremel tool on the corners. Grab your oscillating multi-tool and start cutting the plastic. You're going to need to repeat this in all 3 locations. When that's complete, grab your Dremel tool and start cutting the corners. Careful not to damage the surrounding border plastic. Make sure to clean off any debris after cutting. Here is what the cutout looks like. Repeat these steps on all the other locations and use the Dremel to clean out all the edges. When that's complete, grab your Raptor lights and let's take a look at how it will fit on our brand new holes. As you can see, we're going to need to modify this slightly. You're going to need to remove the top rivets to make sure this fits properly. Again, We're gonna use a Dremel tool with a sanding tip to sand the rivets. After this step, our modified Raptor lights should fit in on the top row of our TRD Pro grill. Repeat this sanding process for the other two Raptor lights. If you're liking this video so far, please smash that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Finally, let's now connect the Raptor lights to the wiring harness. In my case, since I'm installing the Raptor lights on the top row, I'm only using 3 of them. Therefore, there's going to be 1 unused location on the wiring harness. When attaching the Raptor lights to the wiring harness, make sure you hear it click together for a secured connection. Turn your truck on and let's test the Raptor lights. Since this is connected to the headlights, I had to manually turn mine on since I did this install in the morning. As you can see, the Raptor lights are working great and in my opinion they look amazing. Turn your truck and your headlight off and complete this installation by finishing the cable management of your wiring harness. Neatly tuck your wires along the side of the engine bay. Finally, close your hood and enjoy your brand new Raptor lights. And that's it for this week's episode of Mod Mondays. Let me know what you think of this DIY Raptor lights installation. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and press that bell notification icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. See you in the next one.